Hey, so I'm just going to give a quick life update. Quite a bit has happened since I posted my 25-week pregnancy update. I kind of feel like I'm in a more comfortable place now that I can talk about this. And now that everything's kind of set, I can talk about this. So, first off, Cody quit his job. He was working as a security guard. Since we moved back here to Colorado in January, he's been working as a security guard. And he finally quit that job because he got into the police academy. And I'm not going to talk about this all that often, or and I'm not even going to say like which station he's going to be at just for safety reasons. Um, Cody was in the military for 4 years, and we had to be very careful about the things that we said and the things that we posted about his job. So it's kind of prepared me for him being a police officer now. You just kind of have to be careful about that kind of stuff. But yes, he got into the police academy and he starts in 2 weeks. I am so incredibly proud of him and I'm so happy that he is starting this career. Again, I'm not going to talk about this all that often, so I'm going to boast the hell out of him right now. Since we got back in January, well, honestly, since he got out of the military a year and a half ago, he was kind of lost in what he wanted to do and who he kind of was as a person. The military was fulfilling for him, but I don't think that was a job that he wanted to do every single day. Being in the military is very hard. It's a hard career to have, it's a hard job to have. So when he got out, I think he was very lost on who he was and what he wanted to do. But since we had dated, he had talked about being either a state trooper or being a police officer. He's always wanted to help people, he's always wanted to have a purpose every single day. And he never really took these steps to be a police officer once he got out of the military. I think he was very scared to take those steps, but since having Lily, it's definitely changed him as a person. And we moved back here in January and we decided that Colorado was going to be our home. We're never going to move again. We want to settle down here, raise our girls here. And so he had decided, we had talked about it, that he wanted to put in those steps to finally be a police officer. And so he applied to about 5 or 6 different stations here around Colorado. And he heard back from one, so the testing was so long. Since January, he's been doing the testing at different stations, doing evaluations at different stations, and he finally got through with one of them. And he's going into the academy in 2 weeks. So he got approved, everything's good. He's been going through fittings for the academy for his uniform, and he has to get a gun and everything for his job. He has to get a new pair of boots. It's all set. And so he starts in 2 weeks, which leads me into my second update. We are moving. We are moving to Denver. Denver is such a big place that I feel like I'm safe enough where I can say that. We have been going back and forth for the past almost 2 months trying to figure out a living situation. Since we moved back to Colorado in January, we've been living at my parents' house. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little bit stressful living at my parents'. I'm so incredibly grateful that they let us live here and let us get on our feet while Cody was figuring out this job situation. I'm just so happy about all of that, and I'm so grateful that they let us stay here. But I'm much happier that we're gonna have our own place. We finally found a place around the Denver area. We put in our application and our deposit. It's just gonna be really nice having our own space. And we can't move up until August, which I know is cutting it very close to giving birth, and I'm going to be very pregnant by then. But I know my family is going to step up for me and help me unpack, help me move while Cody's in the academy, because that needs to be his number one priority, is going through the academy for the next 5 months. And it's just going to be very stressful because a lot is happening at one time, but I know we can do it. And so, yeah, we're going to be hopefully moved out by August in our own place. And I will definitely let you guys see an empty apartment tour and all of that once we get moved in. I have been having this fear of going into early labor. I don't know why, because I didn't go into early labor with Lily. I was induced with her at 39 weeks. So I don't know why I've been having these fears. But I just been having this fear of giving birth here before we move out, and having to bring a baby here to my parents, which isn't a bad thing in any sort of way. It wouldn't be bad to bring a baby here, but I want us to be able to have our own place and be able to bring a baby home. And I'm going through this nesting phase where I just want to have everything set for the baby and everything ready. So it gives me definitely peace of mind that Cody has his career set now and his job is secured. We have this apartment secured. So we're going to be able to move out by August. We're going to be cutting it very close. I'm hoping to get induced again with this next baby. And the plan still is that I will be going back and forth from Denver to the Springs to go to my appointments, to get induced. My family's here, so they are still able to watch Lily while I give birth. That's the plan. But I know that things don't always happen how you want them to happen. So if I were to go into early labor, or I get moved up to Denver and labor happens naturally, I'm just going to have to give birth in Denver, and it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. But so far, the plan is to still give birth here in the Springs with my doctor that I know. But again, if it happens, it happens. There's nothing I can do. And I will still let you guys in on all of that. I appreciate the support so much. I appreciate my family so much. I can't express enough like how hard it's been. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a tough past few months, but everything's lining in place, everything's working itself out, and I'm so happy about that. So thank you so much for watching. I'm just gonna end it right here, and I will let you guys know about the packing and the moving situation, and I will let you guys all in on that. But I'm just gonna end it off here. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.